This short clip is from my live trading room. You can engage directly with my fabulous team and me at LaDucTrading.com for all our research and trades. Or for just my daily live streams, you can access via YouTube memberships. All links are in the description. NVIDIA, remember this little, okay, we're getting weak. Let's see what happens. Well, it did come back in down to 181. Now it's breaking 181. That is your short trigger to kind of press or stay short. This is the intraday look. So that was the first price target, was 181.21 on an NVIDIA breakdown. We got it yesterday. It was very kind of soft. And then it picked up speed after hours. And now here we are Thursday morning, and it's below 181, and it's pushing back inside. You can see where the 100-day is down here. It's kind of turning over the oscillators. It's weak sauce, but we haven't really broken this right now daily support. But I would say this is more likely headed back down to that 100-day, which is 178 for the chasers out there. Then 178 has to break. So you can see already it's come down to 181, pressing, need to get down to that 100-day. We can push a little bit more. Yeah, I do not like CRDO. Remember that? I'm already giving you 134.35 for CRDO. This is still in play. And I have it for this month, by the way. If you're, again, this is an evening star reversal. It's a cradle formation. And I said post earnings. If it came back inside 93.50, this was earnings. And I said, I think this is going to turn into like a core weave. So it stayed below 193.50. That's groovy. Then I take it to the weekly. This is important. This is a gorgeous reversal candle, this gravestone doji. So all we needed to do was get back inside 178 to reach 134 this month. I'm still with it. 193, had to get and stay below, check. 178, you see on that weekly, had to get and stay below, check. It's long, and now we're right at the 10 week right here. So I still see this coming all the way back down in time to 134.35. And then let's see. All right. AMD softening some more. ARM also softening some more below 137, which is the 200-day. But the one that I liked the most was NVIDIA. Avgo has earnings tonight. This is the one that I liked yesterday as a short because it broke down and then it did not hit my 181 until after hours when Oracle missed. And now this morning you can see it's a perfect short from 181. We're already hitting 177. We're already in the 100-day. Very nice. We could go all the way back down to 173 this week if things pick up. Oh, we're so close. And for those who are on that Netflix short, please take note. This is the 100. So it did just tag the low of Netflix, 92.35. I happen to have 90.80 as the price target that I gave you on this swing short, just because I think that's more likely to hit. But honestly, that is a fabulous 100-week tag. You are there. So you could leave a little runner, but I am expecting a bounce soon in Netflix. So what can I tell you? 100 week, we're there. 92.23 is the 100 week. Close enough. 92.35 is what it just hit. So we hit it. I have 90.80. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just saying that is where I expected a bounce. Still have the shake and bake in semis. Avgo, of course, is nervousness ahead of earnings. NVIDIA, gorgeous. But there's something else. They have to get saved tonight by Avgo because otherwise, see the 10 and 21 that's rolling over? So it hasn't broken anything important, but it comes back inside. The 10 and 21 rolls over right here. It could be another few weeks. Look at Netflix as an example. Back here, when it started to get sideways, it still went sideways for a while, trying to save that 10 and 21 until it just couldn't anymore. Oh, hood. Even though users have fallen off a little bit, the transactions are still very strong. Not Bitcoin transactions, but overall. Funded customers were down from October, but they're still up 2 million year over year. Total platform assets at the end of November, down 5% from the end of October, but up 67% year over year. The point is a lot of this has already been priced in. So this is more of a buy the rumor of great metrics, sell the news. Anyway, we already had this short, which worked brilliantly. Remember that gorgeous, the start of this was right here. We come inside 143.62. We're going to head down to 106.03. That worked. It overshot to 102. We're talking hood here. And then it had a reflexive bounce of size. Gorgeous. Rejected. Right now we're inside 130 and we're rolling over again. on really good numbers. Net deposits were 7 billion, 25% annualized growth rate relative to October. Equity notional trading volumes were 20 billion, down 37% from October, but up 37% year over year. Options contracts traded down 28% from October, but up 24% year over year. My point is, this still looks like a fabulous reversal. Even though the numbers were so nice and they're selling off, it's baked in. It's just bloody baked in. So to me, this is still a great short. 130. We can go back and revisit this 106. We'll stop here. I mean, we'll bounce here before we head back down, but that looks nice. Hood is like a re-engaged short. For those who remember, this was not if, just when gap fill, 106. We have bounced, and now we're back inside that 130. We have not broken this trend. So 130, in order for this 10 and 21 to roll over for Hood, we need to break this 120 area, 113 area, and the 106 area. I don't think that's going to happen right away. This could take a few weeks of sideways, is what I'm trying to say. Remember that XRT right here? Look at that gorgeous reversal, cradle formation, broke out last week, continues this week. That's all the consumer cyclical stuff. LULU has done a good job of coming. I like this one still. It had a little shake and bake there once it hit the 100-day, but look at that. It's doing really well. There's nothing wrong with LULU. So LULU coming off the bottom, I like. Long story short, still like 206, 64, 210, probably hits its head on 220, has a big little, headache for a few weeks, and then this is 220, and then gets above it. Does not look bad. XRT has already blown up through this trend line, follow, and now we're right back up. This is all that 2021 small cap also extravaganza. XRT had GME, all that. It was just a mess. Look at the 400 week. Look at the 400 week. Totally supported. That was a tear of terror. Now it's coming back up. Again, value. Even if it's nerve-wracking, it's still bid right now. So XRT has a little bit of oomph. And in particular, we can go into XRT and see there's lots of plays that are looking good today. Okay, JB Hunt. Yes. This was client Brian's call. Such a good one. Oh my God. So this was a pre-earnings. He said, I think JB Hunt's going to be, and oh my God, did they? Then they went sideways for a bunch of weeks, but look at beautiful stabilization. Look at that 10-week, gorgeous. Look at that trend line. I love that. And then it got above, and I said, that was perfect. It was literally this day. It was like 173.78, and it opened at 173.50. I kid you not. I'm like, it just has to hold here. All right, look at this. 173.78 to 202.71. These are the price targets. We're there. It's very extended from 173.78. It went right up. Congratulations, client Brian. That's just gorgeous. JB Hunt crushed it. That's also a quote unquote value rotation play. And you can see the 400 week. That's why I liked it too, but it had to get and stay above, and it wasn't doing anything. But it formed a double bottom and then a huge beat, mostly on savings of diesel and such, not necessarily lots and lots and lots of hauls. But here it is. They did it. They got profitable, even if volume was down. They had lower operating. I remember I read the report. I was really like, wow. All right, so this JB Hunt, congrats, but this is now right into the kind of thick of it. So if you're up here to 202.71, you might want to think about protecting a little bit. Anyway, that 173.78 was a gorgeous technical level, and 202.71, I'd say, is a bit of a resistance level.
Join Club today to engage with Samantha and her team of 10 experts. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description. Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.